Throughout Minecraft's history, there have been many events that have taken place. From competitive tournaments to full-on roleplay, Minecraft seems to have it all. But even for Minecraft standards, some things can stand out and be crazier than others, and oh boy, what I'm gonna talk about will probably blow your mind, as on May 16th, 2020, Minecraft had its first full-on metal concert with sets of live music, multiple bands, and even mosh pits. As insane as this sounds, there's actually a reason for this virtual concert, and it's probably deeper than you think. Minecraft has always been a game that has pushed the limitations of our imagination, and has been doing so for years. Even with this incredible creative power, you may still be wondering how the concert even functioned and the ways in which they're even able to program such a thing into the game. Well, they actually hosted the event on a private Minecraft server that went through rigorous testing to make sure it could hold enough people. Even with the excessive testing, they still had to reschedule the concert because too many people overloaded the server. Before the testing even began though, they had a team of builders come in to build the festival map completely from scratch, which included not just one, not two, but 3 separate stages for all the musicians. When all this was said and done, the festival was a huge success, with crazy mosh pits and over 100,000 viewers tuning in on multiple streaming platforms. Now that we know how the festival happened though, it's time to learn why it happened. As you may have guessed just by looking at the year this took place, it was indeed during the pandemic and largely only happened due to the pandemic. But that's not the only reason why the festival was held, as there are other factors at play. One of those factors was just to see if something like this was even possible to begin with, as nowadays virtual concerts are at least a little more common, happening in video games and especially in the metaverse. But back then it was a new concept that had really only been around for a few years and have never been done before in Minecraft. Well, at least to that scale. It was actually pretty revolutionary for the time being, and in my opinion, even paved the way for other virtual festivals to thrive going on in the future. With all this being said, the biggest reason was definitely still the pandemic, but there's more to the story, as most, if not all, the metal bands that went and performed had their shows cancelled due to the virus. So the virtual event acted as a way for them to still interact with their fans and have the satisfaction of performing in front of a live audience. Even if that audience is just a bunch of pixels. And oh boy, perform they did, as the crowd went wild and did the wall of death mosh. Okay, I'm getting off topic, as the more important thing to know is that all $50,000 made from the festival went to COVID-19 relief for people in need. So why was there a metal concert in Minecraft? It's so easy to say because of the pandemic, but as we all just learned, it goes much deeper than that. And I think for many things in life, just saying it was all the pandemic's fault undermines the complex and intricate systems that are at play as well. So next time you see something interesting and start to draw a black and white conclusion, stop yourself for a minute and ask yourself, am I judging fairly, or was there more to the story?